Wanted to ask you too, so since this is your advice for you've given advice about, how to stand out. I want to know if you've seen some mistakes that athletes are making in content or in partnerships that can actually hurt their long-term marketability. And what's your advice when those mistakes are made?
Well, everybody makes mistakes. So you just got to roll with the punches. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just reality here. You got to get started and, you can't be perfect before you start. But a lot of mistakes that I see are athletes not knowing how to structure their offerings. So things like just saying, "Oh, I'll make you a TikTok." Okay, you can make one video, post it on 3 different platforms and charge 10 times the amount. You can charge for collaboration invites. You can charge for Instagram stories and adding links. A lot of athletes don't know that you can tag products for these brands. So now people can actually shop the brand's products through your content. That's important. So I would say, again, like kind of the lack of structuring it like a business is the biggest mistake that I see.
Yeah, and can you help athletes in terms of what they should charge for some of these things? I know obviously that's driven in part by their level of popularity, but are you able to give guidance to these young athletes about, hey, this is what you could charge for X, Y, and Z? Because I think that's super helpful and a missing component in a lot of the education to athletes, right?
100%. I deal with that all the time. And that's
Yeah.
a big piece of even athlete con as well, is like, you got to know how to turn this into a business. And so helping athletes with things like a rate sheet on, how they can actually bundle it and then send it out to a brand. So brands even know, what they're dealing with. So yeah, that's absolutely a big
Wow,
part
that's
what I do.
huge. That's huge. Again, one of the things that I love is that you're giving these young people real practical, usable advice that they can take in and utilize from day one. So it's really great.